Chiefs Kingdom, happy Monday. I'm Hayley Lewis, and this is Chiefs News Daily. It is our first victory Monday of the regular season. The Chiefs beat the Bengals in a thriller last night. 26-25 was the final score, thanks to Harrison Butker sealing the deal with a 51-yarder. Week 2 was nothing short of drama, so we're going to break down the game in case you've missed it. We're going to bring you those important and still developing injury updates. Plus, we got sound from players and coaches. But first, we ask that you like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel, and we get into it. Well, during the game yesterday, running back Isiah Pacheco seemed to walk off the field in a good amount of pain. The third-year back was seen hopping to the sideline where trainers attended to his ankle. According to Yahoo Sports, Pacheco's injury occurred when he took a 1st and 10 carry up the middle for a 1-yard gain. He was quickly surrounded by 3 Bengals defenders and bent backwards, so he was tackled from behind during the play. Now, Pop did not return to play after that. So after the game, head coach Andy Reid provided an update saying Pacheco was being looked at for an ankle injury. He also left the stadium in a walking boot and in crutches. So Monday morning, a lot of reports rolled out. We will start them in chronological order. Adam Schefter tweeted out that Chiefs running back Isiah Pacheco is expected to land on the injured reserve with a fibula injury he suffered Sunday versus the Bengals, meaning he will miss a minimum of 4 weeks and quite possibly longer per sources. He's undergoing additional testing today to determine the full damage. Now, Schefter continued to say that Pacheco underwent x-rays last night, and he will undergo an MRI today to determine if there is a fracture and or ligament damage to his ankle. But they are preparing for him to land on the injured reserve. So again, that was early on Monday morning. Adam Teicher, ESPN's Chiefs beat reporter, also put out an article this morning with more details surrounding his potential absence. Pacheco, who's 25, has been the Chiefs' leading rusher in each of the past 2 seasons. He rushed for 90 yards on 19 carries and caught 5 passes for 21 yards on Sunday. In 2 games this season alone, he has rushed for 135 yards and a touchdown while averaging 4 yards per carry. Now, the Chiefs also have undrafted rookie Carson Steele and veteran Samaje Perine at running back. Steele has rushed for 27 yards this season. Perine signed with the Chiefs, of course, after he was released by the Denver Broncos on their cutdown date. He has only caught 1 pass, and that was against the Bengals for a 3-yard gain. Now, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the Chiefs' leading rusher in 2020 after being picked up in the first round of that year's draft, is on the non-football injury list. The earliest CEH could return to play is for the Chiefs in Week 5. That's the game against the New Orleans Saints. So that all came out, and then head coach Andy Reid provided an internal update Monday morning. This is to the local media. He said he doesn't have a time frame on Isiah Pacheco as of now. He added the following, quote, "We will go with the guys that we have here now. Veach is going to go through his list and looking at people, and we'll see where that goes, but we're blessed to have some good people here," end quote. Not much of an update, but good to know. Of course, Reid continued to say that the Chiefs do plan to go with the running backs that they have here, which I mentioned before. That's Carson Steele, Samaje Perine, with Keontae Ingram and Amani Bailey on the practice squad. So we're going to bring you more from Coach Reid's press conference, really, but now we need to get into the majority of the new and developing things that have come out. After Reid's press conference, more news came out surrounding Pacheco. This is Jeremy Fowler. He tweeted out that Isiah Pacheco is expected to miss, now we have a timeline, approximately 6 to 8 weeks. He'll go on the IR, but he plans to be back this year. Now, with this developing news, Schefter also shared that the Chiefs are bringing back their former running back Kareem Hunt into Kansas City on Tuesday for a visit, per league sources. Hunt could help fill the void of the Chiefs running backs that they have going on right now. So one housekeeping note, and this has absolutely nothing to do with Pacheco, but real quickly in the chaos of all of these injury reports, Tom Pelissero shared that the Chiefs are waiving tight end Peyton Hendershot per source. So one day after making his Kansas City debut, and after getting fined for coming to Patrick Mahomes' defense in the opener, former Cowboys tight end is going to head to waivers. All right, that's a lot. Let's get back to the injury front, okay? So Pacheco's news is sadly the second blow to the Kansas City Chiefs on the injury front this week alone. News surrounding Hollywood Brown also came over the weekend, informing fans that the receiver most likely will not play the entire 2024 regular season campaign. just keep adding it on. According to Adam Schefter, quote, there still was a chance that Brown could return for the postseason, but he was not expected to be back any sooner than mid-January. Chiefs head coach Andy Reid said on Friday, so again, this was on Friday, that Brown was expected to sit out, quote, months, not weeks, because of that sternoclavicular injury. Now, Rick Burkholder, the Chiefs vice president for sports medicine and performance, said that Brown had actually been doing really well in rehab, but the final check on his shoulder revealed that the bone in Brown's shoulder had moved, so that was what prompted the ultimate decision to have surgery. So with all of that, drop below in the comments, how comfortable do you feel with the Chiefs injury front going into week 3 and the remainder of the season? Well, the Chiefs kept the trend of last-minute drama going into week 2 after beating the Ravens at home by 1 touchdown just, a week and a half ago? This was the 6th meeting between Kansas City and Cincinnati over the last 3 seasons, the 5th time that Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow have gone head-to-head. Now, in the second quarter, we got to see the most scoring plays. We had 4 in total. Patrick Mahomes connected with Rashee Rice for a 44-yard touchdown pass down the sideline. KC evened out the score again at 10-all after 6 quick little plays. So Kansas City then had a little misfortune of their own heading into the locker rooms. An incomplete pass to Rashee Rice, which many thought should have been a PI call on Bengals quarterback Cam Taylor-Britt, followed by Carson Steele fumbling the ball, giving it right back to Cincinnati. Kansas City's defense held strong, though, with the help of an OPI call against Cincy. McPherson came onto the field to nail his 3rd field goal of the game, giving the Bengals 16-10 lead at the half. The Chiefs started with the ball heading down the field for one of the best plays of the entire game. This play, of course, featured offensive lineman Wanya Morris, who posed as an additional blocker. So Morris had reported eligible as the 6th offensive lineman. He got through the Bengals coverage and into the end zone for his first career NFL touchdown. Butker's extra point, of course, gave Kansas City the 17-16 advantage. All right, final quarter, here we go. Huge sack by Mike Dana and Turk Wharton on 3rd down. The ball came out and Chiefs' Chamari Connor got a hold of it for a scoop and score. The defensive score set up KC for the lead 23-22 after a failed 2-point conversion. Here's where things started to get dicey. After a reception by Jamar Chase, he popped off on Trent McDuffie for his tackle. Chase's comments, though, not just targeted at McDuffie, he kept the rant going, even got in the face of the ref, and this, of course, drew a personal foul, which Burrow was not pleased with. He tried to even shove his receiver away from the altercation. Despite the drama, Burrow was still able to salvage the drive by getting McPherson into field goal range. He nailed a 53-yarder to take the lead 25-23. Now, a beautiful 41-yard pass from Mahomes to Kelsey was called back due to the rookie Kingsley Suamataia holding, so ultimately, the Chiefs were forced to punt, giving Cincy the ball right back. However, Cincy did the same dang thing within minutes. Cincinnati forced to punt, which gave Kansas City one last chance. With just 2 minutes left in the game, another offensive line penalty, this time on Wanya Morris. It put the Chiefs at 4th and 16 on their own 35-yard line. On what looked to be an incomplete pass to Rashee Rice, DPI was called on Cincinnati rookie safety Jawan Anthony, giving the Chiefs a new set of downs. Carson Steele put the Chiefs in field goal position, and Butker sent the game-winning kick through the uprights from 51 yards out. It was a walk-off win for Kansas City. Final score, 26-25. Looks like the Chiefs staying focused and blocking out the noise did work in their favor. Kansas City evening their record against Cincinnati at 3-3 over the last 6 meetings. Now, Burrow still has the 1-game advantage on Mahomes when both QBs are playing, since the quarterbacks have only actually met 5 times in the regular season and the postseason combined. Burrow still leads that record, winning 3 and losing 2. However, team versus team, KC has a tie after beating the Bengals last year during the regular season when their backup QB was in. And of course, Burrow was having that wrist injury. So in the words of Chris Jones, the Chiefs have really won enough to make this a true rivalry. I think that it's time to put Burrowhead to rest. Now, according to Chiefs beat reporter Matt McMullen, the win was another example of the Chiefs' trademark resiliency under Mahomes, who matched Tom Brady and Roger Staubach for the most quarterback wins, 76 through 100 career starts in the NFL history. Drop below in the comments your favorite moment from last night's game. Were you at Arrowhead? Where did you watch it? I love hearing from you guys as always, so let us know. Alrighty, folks, that does it for another episode of Chiefs News Daily. As always, make sure you like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your Victory Monday, and we'll see you back here on Tuesday.